Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Subject Crypto. I am your host, Ethan, and I hope you enjoyed the very first premiere of my intro. It's been long awaited, and as promised, I delivered. But enough of that going on. Today, we have a pretty neutral day in the cryptocurrency space comparative to yesterday. We just made up a lot of the gains that we lost yesterday, and I think pretty much almost exactly, because yesterday we were down 1.8 something, and now we're up 1.79 for Bitcoin. A lot of the large caps are also performing relatively good. We got almost 4%, and I will round up there on Ethereum. We got 3% on XRP. Don't care about Tether, still maintaining $1. Chainlink, 4.5%. And yeah, so large plays doing relatively well. There are a couple plays down here that popped off a little bit, like NEM and UMA, as well as I thought there was another one. Yep. But anyways, yep, there's a bunch of little mid-small caps that are popping off a little bit, but large caps relatively good. I'm assuming that's where a majority of people's portfolios are, assuming that you follow proper portfolio management, and also depending on your risk kind of factor, how much risk you want to take on. But I'm not here to tell you guys how to do that, because I'm not perfect myself. So, going on, that's just a little bit of an overlook going on. Here is what we're looking at. Yesterday, I had predicted that we would bounce off this, probably go up, back up, retest here, and then just go on with our merry way of trading between here for a while, just like how we kind of did here before we took the step up. Probably get another step up again, and yeah, if we don't, again, I think I had said this yesterday. If we do not get back up here, or which I think we will, if we don't get back up in this little box here, then if we fall through here, I think we're going to build support right here again. So we had a nice little healthy candle here. Let's dive deep into perhaps an hourly chart here. Oh yeah, this is definitely a time on the smaller time frame. It's looking like we're retesting to potentially get back up to about 11.8 perhaps. But this is going to be right here a good this is the time. So I'm guessing within the next few hours we're going to know if we're going to come back down here a little bit before going back up, or if we're just going to stagger out and then increase. So this is good. On the hourly, we got the RSIs cooled off a little bit, perhaps ready to flip out and go back up, as it does sometimes when it hits these mid-ranges. The squeeze momentum is cooling off a little bit, so if it does go down or if it does go up, it probably won't be very long according to the squeeze momentum indicator. And we got a nice little volume stick here. Wow. In the last about 3 hours ago, technically, according to here. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. Let's just look at the Dow Jones here real quick. Also continuing up off of the breakout of my upward wedge triangle. Depending on a wedge and a triangle are basically the same thing, but continuing upward. Very nice. S&P. This is a weird looking chart. Be honest. Oh, we're still in the hourly. That's how. That is why. So yeah, very crazy. I honestly don't even know what to make of this, because most of the price action is very spotty, very unchanging. We had this little breakout here, but I mean, ever since we made it above the sell-off back in February due to current global situations, I think everybody knows what I'm talking about, but Going on to the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is trying to build support off the top of this wedge. Hopefully, it'll turn out the same as the Dow and S&P 500, where we might get a little green candle, a little exuberance up here, and to keep going. And interestingly enough, I didn't look at this one before we started here. The dollar index has dropped significantly back down to about 92 cents on the dollar. Very interesting. Because, yes, a few videos ago I had talked about how we were sitting down here, and then I was like, we will probably go up here, retest this, and fall off again. And as you know, the dollar has weakened once again. So, we're kind of, here, real quick, we're kind of looking at something perhaps a little more. I don't think this is the right tool. Yeah, that was not the right tool. Let's see here. Trend line. I think we're building something that looks kind of like this. And if you look up this, descending triangle, it is typically not a good sign. So what we're looking at is probably something that would be like that. Probably a little something like that. And it's very interesting because the stochastic RSI for the dollar is honestly still showing signs that it's gonna go down, which is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So there is the charts. If there's any coins that you guys really want me to go over, because I'm just kind of skimming through them, I could do technical analysis on all of them. If you guys really wanted me to, I have no problem doing that. Ethereum and the Bitcoin comparative looks like it's bottoming out, potentially ready to gain back up to 0.03 Bitcoin, which I think is like 374,000 Satoshis, or is it 3.7 million? I don't know. I'm pretty sure that it's 373,000 Satoshis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Well, I'm not going to do the math right now. It's going to bore everybody out. But yeah, I'm thinking that Ethereum probably go up a little bit. Litecoin has entered a great kind of buying area, gaining support off of the resistances back here, and as well as this. So that's why you kind of make little boxes here instead of just picking a flat line. It's kind of just more like a box. Here, let me just pull up a box here real quick if I can remember where they're at off the top of my head. There it is. So and boom. So yeah, something like that. So it looks like Litecoin has entered a phase in which it might be a good opportunity to buy in to catch up the next wave. So let's see if there's any other coins right off the top here that I have ready to be pulled up. Well, it doesn't really look like. Actually, Chainlink, let's look at Link here real quick. This is a really astounding play here. Just a little bit of history. So there was this major support line here, or resistance line, and once it was broken, we busted out. Looking at 300, a casual 305%, roughly after that breakout, and we cooled off a little bit at 25%, leading us to 100% of gains since the breakout. So again, looks like it could be cooling off, but I'm not too sure about this one because I think that it has room to the downside still to go. But not too sure. Anything could happen with Chainlink. I have a position in them, and I ultimately hope that they go up. But that's a tough call for this right here. But we do have kind of a similar slope that could, over time, probably an extended period of time, get back up to about $20 range. So, enough of the technical analysis. We're still looking at the chart. This is the tensor charts are still the same as yesterday. For the most part, we still have the wall down here and the wall up here. So, and we got the nice candle. I really like seeing those candles. So, on to the piece of news that I wanted to bring forth today is the Winklevosses have, and if you're not familiar, they're Facebook owners turned Gemini owners, which is the exchange, have made a case for a $500,000 Bitcoin. And if you ask most people, it's gonna be that's quite the stretch. It's a bit, and most people, I think they're hoping for $100,000, and you know, like $500,000 is not. It's not that it's not gonna happen, but it's definitely gonna take at least another cycle on top of this one to get to that point. So, if you want to go through, you can read all of this. They put it on their on the Twitter handle. I thought I had it pulled up, but I didn't. So here we'll just go back up here. So if you just look up Tyler Winklevoss or the other Winklevoss, you can just Cameron Winklevoss. I can't believe I just said the other Winklevoss. But anyways, yeah, they pinned it right up here. You can just click on that. It's a good read, about 10 minutes. Explains kind of what a lot of people know in terms of commodities and what makes the dollar valuable, and basically saying that the dollar is weakening, and that's why Bitcoin's going to increase so much. So that is, I thought it was a pretty interesting article. A lot of information. Just talking about money supply and stuff like that. Very interesting indeed. So that, I think, is everything I wanted to go over for today. I hope everybody's having a great day, and I hope you enjoyed my new intro. And I also got a new logo. I didn't even mention that. And so, yeah, follow me on Twitter, Subject Crypto. And I love all you guys, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.